easy. You can find all the information that you need on the HSN app. All right, we're moving on now to fave number 3. And this is gonna be, this is something that I use these at home, so I know how great they are. But if you don't, I encourage you to read some of the reviews on hsn.com because they're a customer pick. But let me tell you, these are the Debbie Meyer Genius Sponges. There are 888 reviews on sponges. And it's a huge customer pick. People love them. And you're saying, but Tam, they're sponges. What's so special about a sponge? Well, I'm gonna tell you. First off, they're not that skinny little sponge. You know, that dry little, skinny little sponge that comes in, you know, the pink and blue and green, you know, and maybe yellow that you've seen in the stores that you get at the grocery store, right? That comes in usually a pack of 2. These are different because shown in independent lab tests to inhibit the growth of bacteria and mold on the sponge itself. Now we know that the sponge is singly the dirtiest thing in our home. It's your sponge. The sponge you use to clean your dishes, the sponge you use to clean your sinks, you know, in your bathroom. The sponges, typically traditional sponges, they hold on to everything that they pick up. And even though you think you rinsed it out, even with soap, a lot of that bacteria and that gunk stays there. But what makes these different, and again, these are independently lab tested, and they're shown to be effective against staph, E. coli, salmonella, and black mold. Because usually what happens is when you use a regular sponge, you rinse it out, you put it, you put it down on the counter, and all that stuff is still in there, and it's just multiplying into stuff you don't even want to think about. But with this, it rinses out. And then when you're done using it, use it as you normally would any regular sponge, and then rinse it clean. Make sure it's, you've rinsed it clean, and then set it out to dry. And when it's dry, you don't have all of that gunk that's just sitting there, just multiplying in there. And it's because of the material that this sponge is made out of. What's great about this set is that you're getting a set of 12. And it takes a long time to use these down. So you can buy one set of 12 and have them for a long time. So what some people do is that they buy a set of 12 and they use one a month and just throw them out at the end of the month just because that's just their normal cycle. You can do it however however it works for you, but it's gonna take you a long time to really wear these out. Because first off, you also see how much thicker and more plush they are than a traditional sponge. And also, you've got your regular sponge side on one side, and then you've got a great scrubber side on the other that is very, very effective, and that's that added scrubber surface so that you can get the grime and the grease and stuck on stains when you are washing with these. This is also designed in a very effective way. It helps it to last 15 times longer than a comparable cellulose sponge, and it holds 40% more water. So when you're using it, it's just easier, it's just better. Debbie Meyer has literally built a better sponge. That's what it is. It's not rocket science, but it makes all the difference in our homes, particularly when you consider that an independent lab testing results have shown that it inhibits the growth of bacteria and mold in the sponge itself. And that's a big deal because that gunky sponge that we've seen not only in our homes, but probably in, every home that we've been into, is just sitting there multiplying with things you don't even want to think about. So you're getting a set of 12. It's a price break. So you're saving about $9 today, $16.95 to get all 12. And you might be thinking, well, I'll just go to the grocery store and buy those other sponges and I just throw them out after about a week. You're throwing out money. That's a lot of money. And not only that, even if they're not expensive, they still are growing things that you don't want to wipe around in your dishes and on your pots and pans and on your countertops. You just want it to be cleaner, and ultimately that's why we have sponges anyway. The entire purpose of a sponge is to make sure our surfaces are clean, and you can't clean with dirt. You can't clean with bacteria. It just doesn't work that way. So I felt confident when I first worked with Debbie. She told me about her sponges. I immediately ordered them, and now these are the only ones that I personally use. And of the set of 12, I think at this point, and I've had them for a while, I've used maybe half of the set that I've had, and I've had them for a while. So I think it's a great, small little price to pay for that really great peace of mind. And you've got, again, the double side, where it's the sponge side on one, and I also like, too, that the way that they're designed, it does make it easier to hold versus just a regular square, skinny sponge that you might find slips out of your hand a lot. And particularly with me, when I wash dishes, I wear gloves all the time, 100% of the time. So it's easy to hold on to something that is a little bit thicker, too. You might do the same thing, so keep that in mind. We will have a full presentation coming up at 1 p.m. If you want to go ahead and get your